Hi there, welcome to my Views on News. Three news stories. Firstly, Eritrean President Isaias Afwerki is off to Egypt. A key meeting expected there. What is the agenda? Just a few days ago, Hassan Sheikh was there, Somalia's president. What is cooking up? Secondly, Eritrean Brigade Nhamedu top leader has been arrested in Europe. Who is he? Why was he arrested? Third news story is about Fano. Fano groups are still struggling to create some sort of organizational unity and structure on zonal level, on not regional level. They're just busy with their zones, and so far they could not create a zonal level central authority. A Fano commander a few hours ago shared details of new appointments. Where is this Fano commander from, and are other Fano commanders too operating in the same zone? I have full details for you in this video. Firstly, viewers, first news story is about Eritrean President Isaias Afwerki. This morning, Isaias Afwerki departed for Cairo. Eritrean government has officially confirmed the departure of Isaias Afwerki for Cairo. And according to Yemane Gebremeskel, the information minister of Eritrea, it is on the invitation of Egyptian President that Isaias Afwerki is visiting Egypt. First point. Secondly, who is accompanying him? Usman Saleh is with him. No one from Ministry of Commerce, Ministry of Trade. So it means that the agenda is about foreign policy. Thirdly, it's a long tour, 3-day visit. Isaias Afwerki just returned from Italy, where he attended Italy-Africa Summit, and he stayed for around 10 days there. The summit was a 2-day summit, but he stayed more than a week in Italy after the summit had been concluded. Now he is in Egypt. Agenda, well, first and foremost agenda for Eritrea and Egypt is how to contain and corner Ethiopia. Ethiopia, Somaliland, UAE, Sudan's RSF are unofficial allies. Egypt's Sisi, Eritrean Isaias Afwerki, Somalia's Hassan Sheikh, Burhan's Sudan are also unofficial allies. Egypt disgruntled because of collapse of talks over GERD with Ethiopia. Eritrea feeling betrayed that it supported PM Abiy's government, and now PM Abiy wants access to sea by force, citing historical context. Eritrea feeling betrayed. So both are natural allies. Hassan Sheikh extremely angry because Ethiopia has signed an MOU with Somaliland. So Hassan Sheikh, Afwerki and Al-Sisi are natural allies because their target is the same. They want to corner Ethiopia. This meeting is definitely about the Horn of Africa regional issues. It's not a bilateral meeting. Bilateral issues could be discussed. But main agenda is Ethiopia, Somalia, Ethiopia, Somaliland tension. And by the way, Eritrea and Egypt are seeing an opportunity in this confrontation between Somalia and Ethiopia that they can weaken Ethiopia through backing Somalia. Somalia and Ethiopia will have to be very careful, very responsible. They should not be proxies for external players. They should resolve their issues bilaterally through dialogue. Because if there is an armed conflict between the two sides, Somalia and Ethiopia, you'd see several players involved, regional and from the Middle East as well. And we know that a few days ago, we were saying that in Egypt, maybe Sisi, Afwerki, and Hassan Sheikh could hold a meeting and they could form an alliance against Ethiopia to stop Ethiopia from implementing the MOU with Somaliland. Eritrea does not want to be seen as proactively working to forge an anti-Ethiopia alliance. That is why when Hassan Sheikh was in Egypt a few weeks ago, Isaias Afwerki did not visit Egypt. Now, when Hassan Sheikh is back home, Isaias Afwerki is in Egypt. But I personally think this visit is linked to Ethiopia-Somalia tensions. Let's see what happens. How this issue is unresolved. So far, no flexibility shown by Somalia. Somalia does not want to talk to Ethiopia. Somalia says that Ethiopia's MOU is illegal with Somaliland. The MOU should be withdrawn. Then talks can be held. Ethiopian not withdrawing. Somaliland not withdrawing. That is why stalemate is there. So far, stalemate, and then we saw Turkey-Somalia defense agreement too. This stalemate could lead to military conflict, could lead to some sort of conflict internally, keeping in view the involvement of so many players now. Turkey is a player too, UAE is a player as well, Eritrea a player too, Egypt too, and then keeping in view how connected the two countries are, how connected the ethnic groups are on the two sides of the border. Things could escalate very rapidly. Secondly, viewers, an Eritrean opposition leader has been arrested in Europe. In Hague, the Netherlands, around a week ago, there were deadly clashes between Eritrean pro-government and opposition groups. Last year, Brigade Nhamedu surfaced. Brigade Nhamedu is an Eritrean opposition platform. It wants to disrupt all pro-Eritrean government gatherings in Europe, abroad anywhere. It has carried out dozens of attacks on pro-Eritrean government community programs across Europe, in Israel, in Canada, in US. And these attacks were initiated by Brigade Nhamedu members. Dozens have been injured in these clashes so far. Some died too. Brigade Nhamedu members are facing criminal charges in some countries, but still their strategy is the same. They say these gatherings are used by Eritrean government to manipulate and exploit Eritrean diaspora community and to raise funds for Eritrean government's military campaigns. The funds are never audited. That is why these activities backed by Eritrean government are a way of creating divisions within Eritrean diaspora community. On the other hand, the pro-Eritrean government diaspora community says that they have every right to celebrate their culture, their language, their history. And these gatherings are basically traditional gatherings being organized for decades. And that Brigade Nhamedu is basically anti-Eritrean movement, which mainly consists of Tigrayans. Few days ago, when in Hague, the Netherlands, a clash happened between Brigade Nhamedu members and pro-Eritrean government community when Brigade Nhamedu members attacked pro-Eritrean government community. After that, we saw a campaign by pro-Eritrean government diaspora community. They tried to implicate Tigrayans. They claimed that Tigrayans were mainly part of Brigade Nhamedu. And they launched a diplomatic campaign to asking the Dutch government to take action on Brigade Nhamedu. Action has been taken. John Black has been arrested. John Black's real name is Yunus Abraha. He is one of top leaders of Brigade Nhamedu. Though Brigade Nhamedu is not united now, there are splits in Brigade Nhamedu. We cannot say that Brigade Nhamedu in entire Europe is under one command. But John Black is one of main leaders. I think Bright Future's Bijine Zaber is also another main leader, though he's from Bright Future movement, but he's been organizing Brigade Nhamedu's activities. John Black and more than 10 other Brigade Nhamedu members have been arrested by the Dutch government. And since yesterday, we have been seeing social media campaigns for the release of John Black. Let's see what happens. The pro-Eritrean government community would like John Black to be behind the bars, to be declared, to be expelled from the Netherlands, while the opposition groups will try to secure the release of John Black. Let's see what the Dutch government does. The path of struggle, resistance chosen by Brigade Nhamedu is violent. I've been saying that, by the way, that this violent path of struggle is difficult to be tolerated in Europe. And Brigade Nhamedu members will face consequences, and they are facing consequences. Let's see, will they change, or will they continue with what they've been doing for almost a year now, for more than a year now? It was formed, I think, in 2022, Brigade Nhamedu, not in 2023. But for more than a year, they have been attacking pro-Eritrean government gatherings. Third, viewers, a Fano commander announced some appointments a few hours ago. Who is this Fano commander? From its zone is his name is Zaminakasi, one of top Fano commanders. He's from Gojam. The man was in prison in 2022. I think he was arrested. And later, when Fano groups waged resistance movement against Ethiopian government last year, surprisingly, Zaminakasi was released. Other Fano commanders were being hunted down. Zaminakasi was released from Bahidar prison. Why? Maybe because in Zaminakasi's absence, Skandar Naga, Baldiras party's former chief, took over Skandar Naga's Fano fighters. Maybe that is why Zaminakasi was released, that he could reclaim his group, and it could create divisions or a face-off between Zaminakasi and Skandar. Both Zaminakasi and Sikandar have been denying any division. They've been saying that the two groups are united. Zaminakasi has announced some appointments a few hours ago. He is the head of the wing. Lawyer Asris Mare Damte has been announced as deputy head. Elega Zanabo, another deputy head of military operations. Lawyer Asris Mare is going to be political head and deputy as well. And some other positions have been announced too, appointments for other positions too. Now, Zaminakasi is organizing his own Fano group. He's from Gojam. Where is Skandar? Skandar is visiting entire Amhara region. We saw him in Volo, we saw him in Shoa. Basically, he started from Gojam. So can we say that now Zaminakasi is in full control in Gojam, and Skandar is not in full control here? He has lost his group, his fighters, and that is why he's touring across the Amhara region to be to mobilize and organize his group in Volo and Shoa. Difficult to say. I'll try to update you more in coming videos, but this development shows that so far these Fano groups are trying to create internal unity. Long way to go for them to create a central organization, because for that you need consensus among all top Fano commanders and Fano groups spread across the Amhara region of Ethiopia. Thank you for watching.